Welcome to today's video on the chapter Animal Kingdom from HS first year, and I'll be providing some quick tricks to remember this table provided in the NCERT book. This table reads the salient features of different phyla in the animal kingdom. So basically this table provides a summary of the entire chapter Animal Kingdom. In the first column, all the phylum are arranged in ascending order of their complexity, and against them their characters are plotted, which are the level of organization, symmetry, Syllum, segmentation, digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system, and their distinctive features. Once you all are familiar with the chapter Animal Kingdom, you can easily memorize all the phylum in the increasing order of their complexity as has been provided in this table, which is Porifera, Coelonterata or Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminths, Aschelminths, Annelids, Arthropods, Mollusks, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and finally Chordata. Once you have memorized this sequence, let's move on to the second column, which is the level of organization. There are basically three levels of organization. First, cellular, second, tissue level, and then organ or organ system level. In order to remember this distribution, the easiest way is that the cellular level, which is the most simplest form, is related to only one phylum, which is Porifera. That means cellular 1. Next, tissue 2. That means since tissue comes next to cellular, that is its position is second. So, two phylum are related to tissue level of organization, which are Coelonterata and Ctenophora. And rest, all other phylum have organ system level of organization. Next, the symmetry of the phylum. Here again, we can apply the same trick which we used for the level of organization. The three types of symmetry are various, radical, and bilateral. Here again we notice that various, that means random kind of symmetry, is related to only one phylum. Two phyla have radial symmetry and the rest all have bilateral kind of symmetry. But here we notice that there is an exception. Echinodermata is radially symmetrical. Actually, the larvae of Echinodermata are bilaterally symmetrical, but as they grow up, the adults, they become radially symmetrical. For example, starfish. Having done with symmetry, let's now move on to Syllum. A phylum may be either Acoelomate, Pseudocoelomate, or Coelomate. Now the border phylum, which is Pseudocoelomate, is Aschelminths. All other phylum which are simpler than Aschelminths are Acoelomate, and all other phylum which are more complex than Aschelminths are Coelomate. So, the only thing to remember about Syllum is that Aschelminths have pseudocoeloms. Moving on to segmentation, almost all the phylum do not have any segmentation except three phyla, which are Annelids, Arthropods, and Chordates. It is easy to remember because we ourselves, that is human beings, belong to the Chordata phylum. Arthropoda includes all the insects which are segmented as we know because they have head, thorax, and abdomen. And one more phylum that we need to remember is Annelida. Next, we will see digestive system and circulatory system together by taking the help of alphabetical order technique. In alphabetical order, circulatory system comes first and then digestive system. If we observe closely, circulatory system starts to be present from the phylum Annelida and digestive system starts to be complete from the phylum Aschelminths. And in alphabetical order, Annelida comes before Aschelminths, just like circulatory system comes before digestive system. Now, respiratory system is present from Arthropoda onwards. Respiratory system starts with the letter R and we can relate it to Arthropoda phylum. So we are almost done with this table except the last column which reads the distinctive features. Once you are familiar with the chapter Animal Kingdom, these distinctive features are easy to memorize. Phylum Porifera has body with pores and canals in their walls, and the name Porifera itself comes from these pores. Coelonterata, which is also known as Cnidaria, have cnidoblasts in them. Ctenophora have comb plates for locomotion. One more important thing, they have bioluminescence, that is the ability of a living organism to produce light. Platyhelminths have a flat body, and the pronunciation of platyhelminths can be related to the word flat, They have suckers because they are mostly parasites. Aschelminths are often worm-shaped and they are elongated. Annelida have body segmentation like rings, which we have already learned. Arthropoda have exoskeleton of cuticle because they are basically insects and they have joint appendages, which itself is the meaning of the word arthropoda. Mollusca have external skeleton of shell. It is easy to relate with our normal observation because mollusca contains snails. Echinoderms have water vascular system and they are radially symmetrical, although the larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. Hemichordata are worm-like with proboscis, collar and trunk. While the last phylum Chordata, they have notochord, dorsal hollow nerve cord, gill slits with limbs or fins. These characters are present in a chordate normally in their embryonic stage. I hope that now this table will look less complicated for you. So that was all for today's topic. If the video was beneficial, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe my channel to get more such videos on simple explanations of the topics included in HS syllabus. I will be back with another video. Thanks for watching.